Oh, am I live? Hold on. I need to reload. Come on. Please load. Am I live? Excellent. That's what I love to see. I love it when this happens. Yep. Whenever I type with any phone, it is always, holy crap, my voice is fried. You know, customers all day today were like, huh, I can't hear you. And I'm like, my voice, it's fried. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure that just means I need to. Excuse me. Hold on. Okay. Done. Bam. Bam. Perfect. I love it when things don't go right. It is fantastic. So, anyways, how's it going today? How's everyone doing? Because as you can tell, this is so far going super well for me. And now the AC is gonna kick on. Yay. Yeah. And now I have to hold this down so it doesn't fly. How's everyone doing today? Let me know in the chat if you can hear me or if I'm robotic because I've had that issue before. It's a little funny because it sounds like I have a voice changer on. It's just like, no, my mic just do that. It just do that sometimes. Normally I crochet, but as of late, aka as of 20 late 2023, early 2024, more so in 2024 than anything, diamond art. I've always been nervous to do it because knowing me, I spill things way too easily, and it's great. Because Sunday, when I was kind of taking a vocal rest day, um, I may have accidentally went like that to this tray and just everywhere. And not gonna lie, kind of made me a little upset because I had to pick up all of them. Granted, I could have just swept them up and it's been like, I don't care. But it was the majority of them, and I kind of needed them, just a tiny bit. But yeah, it's just been one of those days, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna relax. People even had said to me today, "You look tired," and I'm like, "Nope, that's just stress." You're welcome. And they're like, "Oh," I'm like, "Yeah, it's fine." What is work without a little stress over a little thing? Nothing, usually. I need to like stop. I need to, because I keep resting my finger on the actual like glue part of it. I need to stop doing that. And if you missed last stream, not the whole me trying to figure out what is going on. Um, I was gonna say all day Saturday. No, it wasn't all day Saturday. It was Saturday night. I'm just like, I really want to do this. Like, do a few more colors. So that's why majority majority of the pink and purples are done. It's because I just had motivation to do it. Unlike for my one granny square project that I was almost going insane over. It's like, yep, squares. And more squares. My mom had asked me repeatedly, so how many squares do you have to make? 100. And she's like, 100? And I'm like, yep. That's how I make it the size of baby blanket. Otherwise, it'd be too small. She's like, oh. I'm like, yeah. It was a good conversation because then it delved into her asking how I planned on putting them all together. She was she was good about it. She was like, "All right, what's the game plan with it?" And then I set it aside after I made 3 more squares and said, "Eh, maybe not. Maybe not right now. Just not feeling motivated to do it." Granted, the week before, I was gonna say the week before, probably a few days before, I'll be like, oh shit, I didn't do any of this. Mm. I, I know I shouldn't be surprised, but I surprise myself every time, and it's great. Ooh, okay. So I had last night because I forgot about the Lorify stuff. Um, I was like, you know what? I will subscribe to it. I'll watch the live feed, what have you. Um, and I'm like, wow, these are kind of like bops. Granted, some lo-fi songs just sound like each other anyway, because I have to keep fighting. Um, I forgot who it was already. That's bad of me, because then they'll come after me more. Anyways, for blurred lines, and it's always the same song. Um, Decent investment off of the Have Day album. And yeah, and every single time I'm like, nope, not the song being played. It is this one. Granted, with advancements in tech, there's not much I should be able to do. But every single time it goes away. So I don't know if YouTube should like look into that, see if the songs actually sound similar or what. Because I'm tired almost. At least here. I'm gonna say almost every VOD is that same exact one. It's like, it's not. But it's just the way that it is. Yeah. Anyways, Lorify. That's what I was talking about. Right. Anyways, um, I just kept seeing the chat say the same things over and over and over again, and half the time I just wanted to be like, it was already discussed earlier. But I know there was probably some people that were there the whole time and they were trolling, which makes sense because it's the internet. And I won't put it past someone in a chat being like that, you know?
Folks, here in the Midwest, you can pair Leinenkugels with anything, like finding out playing bags at.
I'm sorry. I was like, wait, that voice sounds familiar. It probably is familiar. I just can't place it at the moment, which is fine. But I want to figure it out eventually. Also, if you didn't know, Philip DeFranco, longtime YouTuber, He has, I think, now started to do live morning shows. Um, to kind of get some of the audience's input about particular stories and what else to include um, for that day's show. At least that's what he said. I don't know. I haven't watched the VOD from this morning because I was at work. And then I laid in bed from the time that I announced stream till now. Yay! Anyways. Oh, and also apparently it rained. Are you kidding me? I was doing so well and I just laid that on the clip. It's fine. Everything is fine. I can't change it. I don't think I can. Ah, stop. Stop it. I don't think I can do it. Yeah. I don't know. Is that gonna work? I don't think it will. At least not well. Nope, still unstable. Turn. Well, I'm gonna do that. Okay. I can't turn down any of these because I am. Anyways. We're back to stable. Yay, I love how that didn't update for me. Anyways. But I will say that, um, compared to Twitch, YouTube's chat is a bit slower, which, in a way, for bigger creators, is definitely nice. Because then you get to react in real time. Or, like, on a little bit of a delay. Other times, it's not so great when you want immediate feedback. It all depends on what you're gonna be streaming. If you're streaming something fast paced, you're gonna want fast reactions. And I think YouTube, in a way, wants to go in a direction of more of like calm, chill, relaxing things. I don't know. That's what I think. That, like, their chats, or it's just easier to read. Either way. I just realized that I didn't do like a whole line of a few color like back 3 colors. I didn't. Which is like, yikes, you know? Granted, there's a few other ones that I missed too, so I shouldn't be too shocked. And also, I was really tired when I was working on it, and I kinda just said, to the wind. Every single time I look over at the guide, I'm like, did I mess it up? Did I do something? And knowing me, I probably. Last night, I don't know if I still, like, fully messed it up. That's nice. Anyways, I still don't know if I fully messed it up. But here, I was so focused on my monitor that I just started putting dots down. Like the little diamonds, the little rhinestones down. I was like, I can't take off the glue. Oh yeah, I missed some too. I don't think I missed any 3 though. I say that, but then I'll find one later and I'll be like, oh, god damn it. Anyways, I almost had to scrape the glue off of one spot, and I was scared that it was gonna the go live notification. I didn't change. I went shopping. I got the groceries. I just don't have the motivation to do that tonight. You know? I said, you know what? I'll just stick to this other stuff. And it'll be fine. I'm trying to think of what else I've been up to. And that's about it. I don't really go anywhere, do too much. Well, I have started to get back in. Yep, I'm going with my wordage because too tired to backtrack. Anyways, I've started to get back into reading, which is nice. But I don't like the way that I started to get back into reading, if you catch my drift. Right. Because the way that I started to get back into reading, it was like I just went through something, and then my brain was like, let's read a bunch of the stuff that went horrible for you. It's like, oh great, thanks. Thank you. And it's like, oh, this is how that's supposed to go. So, yeah. We love that. But in a way, it's been a good kind of thing to get me out of the funk that I was in. Cause I don't know what it was, but like for the last couple of months, I had been in this weird funk where all of a sudden, well, I say funk, but it's gonna sound a lot more like I was in a depressive mood. Anyways, I just didn't want to do anything. This is just me normally. I wouldn't go anywhere. And I just felt really unmotivated to do anything. And the zero motivation just kind of hit me like a train almost. Which sucked, but oh, I swear that this song scares me every single time. It shouldn't, but it does. And I think they say that every single time this song comes on. Which maybe I shouldn't talk about that anymore. Okay. I love how I start talking about lo-fi and then I just immediately stop. How loud is the song for you? Oh, just about as loud as my voice. That's nice. Bring down. Hi. Maybe now you can hear me. I love that. Anyways, um, right. Everybody kept pointing out the same thing of the photo on the desk where like someone close to her is crossed out. It's like, ooh, she looked angsty. Now, I was angsty in my own teen years. But I never scribbled out someone on a photo before, like a printed photo. Granted, if I did that, I think my mom would have been so mad. She's like, you just wasted your 10 cents to print that photo just to scribble that one person out. And then the more that I thought about it, my brain was just like, what if that was the only photo of that person? Like, you couldn't get that back, and you just scribbled over it. You could try, but what if you can't find the exact SD card that it's on? Or it was deleted after, and all that kind of stuff. It's like, you just did that. No, excuse me. Thank you. I really should invest in Spotify Premium. I was also talking about, you know what? I'm gonna chalk it up to it's been a long day. And my brain slightly fried. And that's okay. I'm gonna lie to myself and say that it's fine. I hate how I don't line them up nicely. But then they end up being lined up in the end. It's like, I did it. Okay. Let's see. Oh. Music back. I've also been yawning all day. Granted, staying up really late playing The Sims 4 because you completely restarted your game. Well, after I followed I wouldn't say it's a tutorial because it wasn't a tutorial. Ever since I heard Markiplier say tutorial like that, I just say it like that and it's fine. Anyways, well, I had all the login rewards. And needless to say, kind of want to keep those. Granted, I didn't log in every day, but I logged in to claim the rewards. Granted, it didn't even make a difference because when I loaded up the game after the 4th one was claimable, it said claim all on the bottom of it with the pop-up. And I'm like, what? I already claimed them all. I don't know what you mean by claim all. And then I'm like, it's for people who missed out on the other ones. And I'm kind of glad that they had a little claim all thing. Simply because I know there's some people who definitely wanted to do the login event stuff. Like, I don't know them personally, but I know that there would be some people that wanted to do the login stuff, but couldn't. All because they just weren't near their computer. You know what I mean? Also, what I would do is I would pull up the game, claim it, and then exit the game. That's what I do. And it's great. It's a little funny, to me at least, that I did that. Now, since I pulled up my sleeves, I have to be careful so I don't get my sleeve caught in the glue. Real smart of me. I just realized that people can see in my window. They can see what I'm doing. They're like, why the hell does she have a phone dangling above her desk? What a lunatic. And to that I say thank you. I will be here, not all night, because I've been tired all day, but I will be here until I decide to hit the stop streaming button, which might not be till the end of, I don't know, I might do a few of the colors. Okay. Well, granted, my mom still does have to approve of the songs for iTunes. Anyways, when I was younger, I say younger, it was more like, oh god. No, it wouldn't have been 8 years ago. No, it really genuinely would have. Ew, now I feel old. No, not 8 years. I need this to not be true. I need to, like, gaslight myself at the moment. Don't ever gaslight yourself, by the way. Not okay. It's gonna say 8, and I'm gonna be like, oh no, yeah. Anyways. 8 years ago, um, my mom had to approve of what songs she would be buying off the iTunes store for us. Um, so every once in a while, we'd all sit down with her, we'd listen to the songs, and then she would say yes, no, and then she'd buy them. I found it kind of ridiculous to do that. Um, but she insisted on it, so I was like, okay, whatever. If this allows me to have the music that I want, so be it. I couldn't tell the difference between two of Nate's songs. I want to look it up so badly right now. I might just do that. I'm gonna mute this for. Right. Anyways, not me being distracted. Um, what was it? What was it? Okay. Off the Songs of Time. Nope, I don't want it to play. Okay, it's Hero over. No. Twisted, Grounded, Drowning. Oh. I have to actually listen to this, but it's one of those few songs. And all of a sudden, I'm just like. Anyways, I told my mom the wrong song, and then I scrambled to try to find the right one, and she just immediately said no. But she approved of Blood and Ink. I don't. Granted, it's also like, well, what songs would she listen to kind of thing. And now, since I'm older, I get it. But it's also like, oh, mom, I want to listen to this specific song. You know what? I'll listen to the lo-fi versions, and then I'll tell you which one it was that I got confused about. Or I'll have to actually listen to the actual version, and then I'll have to tell you next time. Because I don't want to get a copyright strike from Nate Wants to Battle. And then me have to try and scramble to explain myself. Saying, no, I wasn't stealing it. It was genuine confusion of which song it was. And part of me still believes that I'm confused about it. Which I probably am. And at the moment, that's okay. Because I'm just. I baffle myself by my own words. But I hope you can tell how tired I am. Like, I know I can, because I'm special. Anyways, um, any like heat just drains me now. Like summer, I don't do well in the summer, but here I am wearing a sweatshirt in my cold apartment, and me literally saying that's cold and almost too cold. I'm wearing basketball shorts in a sweatshirt. It's a statement, if I'm gonna be honest. I mean, there are people that wear, well, I should say, not just people, but like, there are celebrities that wear loungewear to red carpet events, and it's like, so what? You're supposed to dress up. I know you probably don't want to. And then after a minute, I'm just like, you know what? It's your life. You do whatever you want. I'm not gonna stop you. Ooh. There was one point in time where I wanted to go like one by one. And then I realized that's too time consuming and a little too tedious, if you ask me. Also, remember when I said that, um, I think it was this one. I don't know. I don't want to bounce between the two and then force myself to listen to ads. Or like force it to mute. Anyways, I forgot what I was saying before I interrupted myself. It's always fun when I do that. Hold on. I'm gonna do something funny. Shit. Perfect. You're welcome. Because I do a little ramble, you'll a little yap here and there. Excuse me. Sorry, don't mind me just filling out a thing on my Apple Watch. Maybe stressing. Ben, hey Dodo. I don't know what that will tell me later on. I'll probably get some notification of like, you need to see a therapist. Anyways. Oh, also, I was laying in bed last night. You know, as you typically do. Um, anyways, I was like scrolling through the health app, because I have an Apple phone, and that's how I'm able to use that as my camera. Anyways, right. I was like, you know what? I'll just fill these out. And it's like moderate risk. And it's like, what? For both anxiety and depression. And I'm like, yeah. Yeah. I am just simply here to exist, man. I'm sorry. I'm gonna pause because. Oh, now my food's cold. Anyways, I had made food earlier because I was laying in bed until now. Honestly, I don't even care that it's cold because of good. Anyways, I'm gonna eat this. AKA, I'm taking a break because I've technically been live for an hour. A little over an hour. Yeah, a little over. So I deserve a break. I'm telling myself that now. So I'm gonna mute and eat this. And maybe like grab water. Yay. By the way, it was shell. I mixed up with drowning or grounded. I forgot. I don't know how I mixed those two up, but I did. And to Nate, I apologize. This apology will probably never reach him. But I'm still sorry. You know what I was going to do today at work? I did not do because I was too worried about grocery shopping. I love it when I do that. It brings me so much joy, especially then the next day when I'm stressed about something else. And it's just like, oh yeah, that one thing, you didn't do it. Why didn't you do it? It made me upset a little bit. Not gonna lie, for like 2 seconds. And then I'm like, I could just do diamond art. Forget about it. Diamond painting. Diamond dots is what this brand is called. Oh my god. Okay. So, I was gonna say, at a Wally World near you. And then some people don't know what that is. And that was evident of when I said that in school one time. And even the teacher didn't even know what I was saying. Half the time, I think in school, I just sounded like a tired kid who just rambled on forever. Anyways, um, it probably sounded like I was mumbling it. I probably was. I don't know. I think I have too sensitive of ears. So this is why we have headphones, so I project my voice. Oh, hold on a minute. I'm gonna move it to the other side of me so then I don't accidentally whack the tray and have everything flying. I hope you like the little ride. Anyways. Wally World. Wally World is Walmart. That's it. You're welcome. It wasn't until like I got to high school when I said Wally World on accident, and my classmates, they were just like, what? And then the teacher was like, yeah, Wally World. She knew what I meant completely. And I'm like, what? You know? She knew. I was so proud of that teacher in that moment. Where was I? No, it's upside down. Yay. Okay, there we go. I just realized how much green there is left. Because even these, like, darker bits, that's green. That makes me a little sad, not gonna lie. Granted, it shouldn't. But part of me is like, I want the instant gratification, like of a video game. But if I try to stream any kind of video game, everything just disappears. AKA does not want to work with me. There's a few Toontown streams that I did. Or at least part of my stream was Toontown. I don't know. I might download it again and try to get back into it. I might have to completely make a new account. But I remember Toontown and it was fun. Because I never played it as a kid. I say that even as Amesy and I are pretty close in age. Never played it. I was told to go outside more as a kid, so I didn't really play any computer games. Yay! What? That's nice. Oh. I keep getting emails from Google Flights. Hold on, I want to see what email account that's. Okay. Is it this one? While opening my email, immediately crash stream. Hey! The claim was released. No, it was not this one. It was a different one. So I will check that later. Because I don't want to do it. I shouldn't have to, but sorry, don't mind me clicking around. Ooh. It was a 2 of 10. I'll take it. From my live stream, I got a copyright restriction. The one that I did. I just realized, are these all my videos? I was gonna say no way. No way that's all my videos, but yep. Want to increase engagement? No thank you, not at the moment. I am fine right here. Anyways, back to placing plastic diamonds on a glue sheet. Ooh. You want to know how I know that I'm dehydrated? My eye twitches. And then it gives me a weird, like, vertigo moment. And it's like, oh, that happened today a few times. But I was like, you know what? I've already skipped out on work because of it, because it got bad. To the point where I was like, I just need to go home and I need to rest. That was fun. And also, I messed up my metabolism. I have found out. Because just about every kind of health, fitness gurus across YouTube Shorts, TikTok, whatever, it popped up that same night that I came home from work. It's like, you're destroying your metabolism. I think it was trying to warn me. And I'm like, well, I better fix it while I'm in my 20s, not when I'm older and then realize, oh, yikes, you know? Like, I really hurt my body in that way, and that is not okay. I could lie and just say I wanted to get swole. No. I'm already swole. Or at least I like to say that I am. I'm not. Like, genuinely. If someone were to say, come out and fight me, I would fail. I would not epically fail. I'd be giving myself too much credit. I'd just fail. I would like face plant or something when trying to throw a punch. So you know you're tired when you see something over here that looks like a 4 when 4 isn't even a number going down this list of symbols. This key. That's when you know you're tired. You know what? I'm gonna do not a sneaky thing, but a thing in the chat. There are my socials. Feel free to follow any of them. I don't use Tumblr as much. At least not as much as I used to. Back in 2021? 2023? I don't know. But if I needed to post, if I was live, I would probably need to do it on here, or I would need to log in on my computer. Yeah. Ooh. If you want to know a habit of mine that I realized, besides the air conditioning being really loud, I notice that when I go through, because not on all of my Apple devices, I've like had to do something with pages, what have you. Um, so I open a couple at a time. I go through them, and if I could see me coming back to it and actually doing something with it, like creative ramble story, then I'll keep it. And very slowly am I chipping away at the ones that are like blank pages, like quite literally have nothing on it. Um, but it's going very slowly. Like to the point where I'm falling asleep reading through them. Or at least trying to read through them. Some of them are cringe. That's just who I be. A little bit cringe. I'm seeing these big areas of like singular symbols or letters, or I don't think there's any more numbers. No, it's mostly symbols and letters. Anyways, some shapes in there too. But I'm just like, oh, there's gonna be so much fun later when I get to those. Because the next one is like this weird Y. I don't know if you can really see it, But like, that one's next. And not gonna lie, I'm not too excited about it because it's so much in like the petals. I'm gonna call it petals, even though they're succulents, and it's probably leaves, not petals. Am I gonna look it up? Yes. Do I'm not the only one who looked this up. Very small. Got it. Interesting. Leaves stems. Okay, so it's leaves. That was easy to figure out. Air conditioning. Why? Yeah. I love you because it's warm outside. But why now? I guess for a while their bit rate went crazy. Am I taking a break because the air conditioning is now making me cold and I don't want to turn the thermostat up because I know I'll get way too warm and then I won't be able to sleep? Yep. I can't remember who it was, but someone said that like the perfect temperature for you to sleep at was like 65 degrees. And I'm like, hell no. Not gonna happen. That will happen. Not ever. I'm wondering with these diamond dots ones from Walmart if they're meant specifically to be like put on like a canvas frame. There we go. I don't know why in my head I thought I said Kansas. No, canvas frame. Also, you may be wondering why I'm completely ignoring the top half. I just find it easier to just pull it down. To do those. I'm not gonna lie, this is really relaxing. Even though I ramble. I do a little ramble, a little yap, a yapper here or there. I don't know why I'm so worried about my head being in frame. It's not like I haven't shown my face before on the internet. Not tomorrow's stream because I don't stream on Tuesdays unless I'm going to plan on not working that day. Which I don't feel like doing at the moment. But Wednesday's stream, I'll have to. I forgot what time I get out of or clock out, so I'm tired. Synonyms are hard. Anyways. Tomorrow morning, I shall give an update of when stream is gonna be Wednesday. Unless I end up streaming on Tuesday night, which won't be until late. And I mean late. Like me wanting to be ready for bed kind of late. Which I might not because I have to work Wednesday anyway, so. Womp womp. I'm just trying to think of the halfway point. Because I might just leave this. Actually, no, I kind of want to do it because it's part of the succulent. I don't know why I do it like that. Like, very slightly, like, aggressively. I don't know. Maybe that says something about my character. Oh, also, did you know? Did you know Nate Wants to Battle retired? Kind of? Like, he's. You know what? I'm not gonna say too much because I can't remember what the video all said about the whole thing. But I'm proud of him. Granted, I didn't follow his music career too closely, and I wasn't there since the beginning. And yes, my voice is like this. And yes, my voice will probably remain like this for a while. Because I decided to grab a pop. That would pop. Anyways, Um, but I've been following it since 2016, which is when he really blew up with Five Nights at Freddy's fans. Um, me being one of those Five Nights at Freddy's fans. um, Simply because he was one of the only ones at the time making Five Nights at Freddy's music. Um, I found him through random encounters. Um, saw that he was in a few of the music. I'm like, you know what? He's a pretty good singer. I'm gonna check out his channel, which is conveniently linked down in the description. By the way, for VOD watchers, no, not linked below this one. But I mean, like, in random encounters, musicals that Nate was in. Anyways, um, hold on. Brain thinking very slow. Um, Anyways, you know what song? Well, actually, no, it was a cover that really got me hooked. It was the one and only rock metal cover of the Gravity Falls theme song. This was 2016, mind you. So Gravity Falls was really, it was popping off. Um, my friend and I, we wanted to get caught up on it fully. Oh, I'm seeing all the H's on this side now, and I'm sad. I did choose this one. So in the end, I did do this to myself. So
Folks, here in the Midwest, you compare line and kugels with anything. Like finding out.
I did do this to myself. Anyways, um, because I think, yeah, no, there wasn't too many people making Five Nights at Freddy's, like, related songs. Um, and they had made parodies and songs about other video games, um, before. He was literally on random encounters. So, in a way, it kind of made sense as to where his music kind of went. But then he wanted to release original music and then did, but the original music was related to video games. And then he wanted to do completely original music. Didn't know how his fan base was going to take it, or his audience was going to take it at the time. I was part of that audience, and I'm like, you do you, man. I will listen to it. And whether I keep listening to that specific stuff you really stuff, no, music that you released, that specific album, it's completely up to my brain. whatever my brain wants, it happens. Or at least it tries to happen. Anyways, um, at the at that time it was 2016, and I'm like, I do not care. If you release music, I will listen to it. That's how I felt about a few other artists at the time. But anyways, um, but then that led me to listen to more Panic at the Disco and Set It Off. Melanie Martinez was kind of grouped in there. I don't really listen to Panic at the Disco anymore. Like, if it comes on my Spotify, I will listen to it. I'm not gonna skip it. Mostly because I'm driving. That's just kind of how I feel about it. I'm sorry, I'm trying to see if I'm missing any of them. Like, actually, I could just I could follow the line. No, I couldn't. Not even if I tried. Don't lie to yourself. That is not nice. Anyways. But no. Even though Nate's music related to the plot of Five Nights at Freddy's, which we all know, so I don't have to say it. It made me look a certain way to some of the people at my school, which made me insecure. I don't know why I did that when I know I'm gonna pull it this way. Anyways. When Yep. Sand Castle Kingdoms. There we go. I'm special. I'll say that. When I did it again. That's when you know I'm tired. And I'm tired as fuck, dude. When Sandcastle Kingdoms, I was gonna do it again. Sandcastle Kingdoms came out. Or at least Nate announced that there was like a pre-order, which is what he typically does whenever he releases like a full album. Whether it be a combination of new songs, old songs. that didn't really matter to me. Um, that was the first time I think my mom had seen me in like a few years be so excited for something. Um, which is weird to think about in a way. Because it's like you're that excited for music. And it's like, no, I was excited for someone who solely made one thing um being related to something, but then this takes it to a different level where it's like completely original with subtle little lyrics pointing to other things, like little Easter eggs, which I found kind of fun. And then whenever I listen to it again, I'm like, you are so smart. When in reality, it's like, no, it feels like it was supposed to be there. Like, it feels like a given. Um, then, kind of after that, what I know at least was he didn't do much. He kind of like disappeared from the internet a little bit, at least from my point of view. Or I was just being served different creators' content at the time. um, anyways, I now feel like I missed out on a whole bunch of things. I didn't really know that he streamed on Twitch occasionally. Sometimes he'll do like the 24-hour broadcast of his own music. And I'm pretty sure some of it is like, I was gonna say, did I do the wrong color? I think I did the wrong color in a spot. It's fine. It's already down. I'm not gonna try to scrape it off to see what it was supposed to be. Anyways, um it's it's really hard to talk when your brain is just not wanting you to. And yes, I am now pretty close to the mic. You're welcome. Um, let's see. And from my point of view, um, well, I shouldn't have been surprised because he tried to do that same exact thing when I was in high school. I think it was like my sophomore year, where it would be like a 24-hour live stream, like 24/7 kind of live stream. Um, and then those ended up like just stopping. And then people in the chat be like, Nate, it stopped. Like he was the one controlling it solely himself. It's like, guys, think about what time it is in Los Angeles right now. He'd probably be asleep right now. Like a normal person. Not like us night owls in this chat. Or he might be doing other things with his time that don't involve him listening to or watching or listening to his own music 24/7. Part of me now thinks that it would be funny if all of a sudden, like, he just said, yeah, no, I got tired of having that interfere with whatever I was doing, so I ended it, went down for a few minutes. Whatever legal thing need to be fixed, like a copyright issue, and put it back up. I would not blame him if he came out and said that. Been like, yep, it was me the whole time. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna have to grab more of the diamond. I probably misplaced that dot, but that's okay. You know, it looks much cooler above than it does at this angle. Perfect. Okay. Oh, I swear to God, if that's the only dot, I'm not gonna be too thrilled. Because I only have one left in the tray. And there's 2 spots. I know I have more of this color, but that just, it upsets me. I love how the entire time I'm like, well, this upsets me. This whole thing upsets me. Which is not a lie. Granted, I did just choose this one at a random. And there was a few other ones gone. So it wasn't just me asking about the diamond art not being there. Yes, I asked a worker there if they had diamond art because I knew that they sold diamond art. This was a little while ago. Anyways, he's like, oh no, it just seems like we only have it online. And I'm like, how dare you only have it online? What? Actually, part of me is like, just leave it like that and start doing the weird why. Stop the alcohol one. Stop it. Yeah. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do after stream? I'm probably gonna play The Sims 4 after getting the VOD up and ready to um post onto the VOD channel, which I'm still gonna do. Oh, it's like a dusty rose. Never mind. It's not a gray, it's a dusty rose. Anyways, um, the VODs are gonna be posted 2 days after they're live, if that makes sense. Simply to get any copyright stuff out of the way. Why did I do that when I said that I was gonna leave it? Anyways. Just leave it to me to do that to myself. Anyways, um, simply so I can get all the copyright issues all sorted out. And now it seems like the claim. Oh, I haven't even. Can I rewind it? I'm gonna rewind it. Anyways. Um, right, the copyright stuff seems to be getting handled pretty quickly. I don't know if it's because someone at YouTube is like, okay, this is weird, but it's nice. It's nice to kind of be seen in that way, even though it might be multiple people with the same issue. I can actually tell you what songs are the most popular. Want to know why? Because they're the ones always being flagged. By the way, I put it in a Google Doc so I could just copy and paste of like what song was flagged, what song it actually is, what album it's from, the playlist. Because it's like, just having it on your stream doesn't exclude it. And it's like, okay, then click on the playlist, hit play on the song, and you will see that it is the same. It's like, nah, okay. The song is called Bojack, and the song, nope, that's the artist. The artist is called Bojack. The song is called Blurred. And every single time, it would be decent investment. And then a song called Destinations, was confused with Arcade Date Night. That was a while ago. And then my brain cannot do any other language, barely even English. Generic Thin. Yup. That's what I'm going with. Band original. Yep. I said it correct. Why did I hesitate? Original. Du film les. I'm pretty sure it would just translate to the adventurers. Would get confused with everything comes down to. Yeah, I have it all typed. I will read it on stream. Why not? I'm tired. I'm gonna read it out on stream. You ready for this? Hold on. I'm gonna pause. Wibbly. Anyways, I have not used the song blank here. What song is playing is blank off of the lo-fi album blank by Give Heartbeats. It's always Give Heartbeats. It is included in the playlist called DMCA Safe Lo-Fi Beats for Streamers. As this was originally streamed on Twitch and is now uploaded to YouTube, many streamers have used this playlist before and have gotten verbal permission, as well as the title of the playlist suggests that streamers are allowed to use it. Here's the link to the said playlist. Blah 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 blah. Yep, that exact verbiage, verbatim. And the song is the blank one in the playlist. So really, I only have to change a few things there. Yep, that was a burp. If you heard it, you're welcome. But the dispute gets handled pretty quickly, because I know I filed the dispute like, oh god, how long ago was it? They sent me an email. Channel's not live. The 12th, and it took only 3 days. Granted, actually no, it could have been way longer. I'm just glad it wasn't too long of a wait. I'm just glad I can quickly get it sorted out. The way that it looks now is the reason why I shouldn't do this like this. Also, this might be the worst way to peel back the plastic cover. But that's okay. I hope everybody enjoyed that 5-minute break, 'cause I know I did. I'm so tired. I love how I was gonna check Discord, but then I'm like, I had to make a completely new account. I have no friends. Yay. Which I feel bad about, because there's a few Nate Wants to Battle enjoyers who I picked up the entire mat. Anyways, during one of the 24/7 like Nate Wants to Battle radio, I think that's what he called it. I don't know if he still does it every now and then. I don't know. I don't really check. When he does, I pop in every so often. Um, but some of the people in the chat, like, we became good acquaintances, maybe even friends. I don't know, because now I don't have them on Discord anymore. Granted, there's probably some way to get back into it. I just, yeah. Granted, I probably could have stayed logged in and just made the account on a different one, like different device, and just called it good. But why would I do that when I can just start fresh? Not with this account. I don't want to do that again. That was too much for my brain to figure out on, I think it was a Saturday afternoon. I don't know. I just realized if I keep talking, my voice will be more and more destroyed. Granted, also by the carbonated beverage that I have. Because when you go about a month without drinking anything carbonated, it tends to mess up your throat and your voice and your vocal cords become more strained because they're like, what the fuck is this? Why are you doing this? No, that was upside down. No, stop it. Also, I don't know what it is about lo-fi, but it's so relaxing right now. I don't know what the most efficient way to do this is, which sucks. Because I feel like I should know how to do this after I've already almost. No, I've completed two. It's just the third one that I have not completed because is a Christmas one. Not really feeling the Christmas spirit. Also, I poured one color into another because I thought it was the same color. 'Twas not. So now it's a little game of guess and check before I place it down. Some of these appear darker than the others, which makes me think that the company that made this did the same thing that I did. Accidentally mixed two slightly similar colors together. How I can tell that when I'm so tired? Couldn't tell you. Oh, I thought I dipped it. I did not. Bumped it with my pinky. I did tell myself that I would. Well, I did also say it out loud that I would do 2 colors. At least 2 colors. I said 2 or 3, didn't I? Ugh, eyeballs.
Why is it that with sparkling
Itchy.
water, I'm
How
always
dare
playing
you?
guessing games with what flavor I'm drinking? Is it citrus?
You're not playing games with yourself because it's a combination. It's not. Sparkling ice is not really a um almost like a soda water, flavored soda water in a sense. Because if you put that in the same ballpark, then all soda pop is in that same realm, just with a bit more sugar. Um, because sparkling water, for the most part, which I full heartedly believe this, and it's not because, like, oh, Matt Pat said it, so it must be true, kind of thing, but it kind of made me think that, yeah, that might be right. That might be a little right. Where, oh god, where did it leave off? Anyways. Um, where it's the carbonation that holds all the flavor or scent. And in reality, it's kind of like a weird placebo of, oh, you're just drinking um carbonated water. You're just smelling like a hint of something. Which is why I don't really like a bubbly or a LaCroix. I don't know what I was trying to say. I knew I was supposed to say LaCroix. But God. That's really why I just kind of. I just go the extra distance and just drink pop. I forgot one letter F. I could just go back and do it, but I don't want to do that. Why would I do that? That's crazy. Hold on. Nope, that's the instructions in French and Spanish. I feel like mine's not gonna look the same as the box. I mean, I feel like the colors are a little bit off. Lo and behold, they put the wrong colors in the box. They're just slightly off. To throw me off. Because I know they want to do that. They just want to mess with my head and think that I'm doing something wrong. I will say it does look a little different from the box. Granted, the box has the photo a little warped anyway. So I could be very wrong. Oh, also, when I play The Sims 4, it's like I shouldn't do anything else. I can't have any other app open. Like I have to close out of Chrome and all the fun apps, you know? Granted, Discord is just kind of always open in the background. Speaking of, oh, that was way earlier. Granted, I could have joined in the chat, but I didn't. I have never seen that word in my life. What does that word mean? True. Hold on, I'm looking it up before as I butcher. Yes. Cut short. Oh. That makes sense. That makes sense. Unlike some of them haven't been shortened, and that's okay. Okay. Well, darn it. Discord's gonna update. That's what the darn it's about. I noticed that and I was like, yeah, okay. I guess I'll update it. It's fine. Everything's fine. Stop it. You know what scared me? Discord. I can't join them. I apologize. No, it's going real slow. Oh, I can't even check it right now. I'm sorry. I need to stop being distracted. I've only been live. I've only been live. No, I've only been live on Twitch for almost 3 hours. I need to stop being distracted. Anyways, after about 2 minutes of full-on distraction, part of me is like, I need to finish this color. There's so much scattered throughout. But I'll work on it non-stop. Yep. Um, trying to think of what else. I don't know. I might end in a bit here. Mostly because of how tired I am. God. And like, this is early for me. Maybe it's because I just don't want to talk and I don't have anything really to say. But I might end stream here. Simply because I'm tired and I want to get some sleep. But I guess my brain's like, you could also do this. It's like, no, sleep. Sleep sounds good, dude. So, with that being said, I will see you all on Wednesday when I get off of work, but it won't be right away. I would say 5 p.m. PST. Did I say Wednesday or Sunday? I love when I
Money.
don't
With a lot of questions. How do I save? Where do I invest?
save by not spending it. Bam. Sunday. Sunday. Yep. You know what? Just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna say 6 p.m. PST Wednesday. But that way everyone can kind of like, well, not necessarily be there, but like, you know, join in if they want. I'm so tired. Words hard. Me silently doing this is not very intriguing, but I'm sorry. But like, just going like this. Anyways, the crinkling of the plastic probably isn't too fun or nice. But I will see you all Wednesday, 6 p.m. PST, for sure at that time. So, have a good rest of your night, morning, day, whatever time zone you're in. And I'll see you all then. Good.